Every year for the last 16 years, we've done an outlook survey of our members to get a better idea on what they're seeing in the market and how we can intersect with what they're seeing and bring value to what they do every day. In this survey, they're optimistic about the future. They're looking to add headcount. They're looking to add innovation. They're looking for growth in markets that are important to them. It's referred to in our press release as EDS and MEDS. They see that as an area where there's sufficient demand, sufficient profitability, and sufficient growth to be optimistic and continue to see more work being put in their pipeline to keep people employed for years to come. Data center construction and manufacturing construction on the industrial side is also very popular. Onshoring of U.S. manufacturing has been a push by not just the Trump administration, but also the Biden administration. Everybody wants to see more good paying jobs in the U.S. for U.S. workers. There's a lot of talk about cutting spending, but it doesn't seem to be in the infrastructure space. The Biden administration put a lot of money into infrastructure. The Trump administration 4 years ago put a lot of money into infrastructure. I don't see that changing now, and either do the contractors. They see that as an area where there's projects in the pipeline and there's more good news to come. In this survey this year, contractors continue to be worried about workforce shortages. There is some good news on the productivity side. AI and more use of technology in construction is something that they're looking at to increase efficiency in the industry. You also see that on the demand side, as some of that additional technology and AI in particular are driving some of the markets like data center construction. We're going to look for ways that we can improve the regulatory process. We're going to look for ways to improve competition, to increase available workforce. In the survey results, we saw positive signs that we're focused on the right things on the regulatory front for our members. They're looking for ways to streamline construction, whether it's in the procurement area like repeal of the project labor agreement mandate, or if it's on the workforce side of things where we clarify what legal pathways there are for immigration. In addition, we're also looking at what the federal government can do to improve career and technical education at the state and local level. The survey also talked about materials and material prices and supply chain concerns. This has been a topic over the last few years, concerns that we just couldn't get the right materials from the right people in the right places at the right time. The new conversation by the incoming administration about tariffs has really got people worried about what that does to critical elements of construction projects in the U.S. So we're going to talk about critical elements, where they are in the pipeline, make sure the administration knows what those are, and make sure that we can try and mitigate the impact of tariffs on contractors around the country. There was some success with this in the last Trump administration, making the president more aware of what tariffs were going to do to certain elements at different points in the year.